First movie I remember seeing. I don't know if it's Gucci Gucci Yata. If you know that movie, please put your comments that movie. If you know that movie, I don't know. I'm just doing blare. If you know that movie, please.
I am the Lamia.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the Lamia Day. If you're new here, welcome. I create content based on faith, relationship, and lifestyle. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. And if you've been here before and you know your gang, thank you. Yes, by title you know our day today, we are doing the first time tag, guys. Guys, I'm about to open my ass. I'm about to expose myself. So if you're interested in videos like this, then let's keep watching. Okay, so the first one says, first app I check when I wake up in the morning. I will not lie. The first app I check when I wake up in the morning is my WhatsApp. I check my WhatsApp when I wake up in the morning. My first broken bone, our strong bone. Say strong people noise to break bone. Anyways, I've never had a broken bone before. My first it's Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook post. I've deleted all my first posts on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook posts. But if I see one on Twitter, because I just joined Twitter, I will let you know. I will put it here or here. Okay, so my first makeup item was a brown powder. I don't think I can remember the name. What was that first? Was it Mary Kay? Well, sha one first skinny like that, sha. My first plane ride ever. No, I've never been on a plane ride before. First time I ever got into trouble at home or at school. First time I got into trouble at home. I've always got into trouble from home. Even if they'll say, why did you go there? They'll beat me. So that's trouble too. But the first time I got into trouble at school was when I was in SS3. We were supposed to wear, like, because I attended a boarding house, we were supposed to wear like you're not allowed to wear contrabands like black round neck to the dining hall to anywhere in school, although you can still wear the white one and everything. So people used to wear their black one now and they never get caught. So that day I was just like, let me wear my black one, let me look like a baby girl, let me impress. That's how I wore the black stuff. I wore the black round neck. So when I got to the dining hall, I was eating. Then my vice principal got into the hall that day. I was shocked. So I was thinking that okay, she will not see me or she will not do anything, or that's how she was just walking to my side. She just came and she held me on my chest like this and she said, you can you come, put it off, and I'm like put what off? How? When? And I'm not wearing anything under except obviously my underwear and all of that. She was like, I should put it off. That's why I just pushed her and I ran and she fell down by mistake. I don't know if you're in Badorian here, and you remember that story, let me know in the comment section. Anyway, so that's what happened. And I ran out of this thing. I went to the hostel. She sent people to come and call me in the hostel. I know she told me to lie down on the ground and on the floor, and she beats me. Then she was about to write a suspension letter for me or exit form or something like that. So teachers came into the hall and they were like, it's not Untitled Chapter. No, Lamde cannot do that. When they told them, she was like, everybody shall testify well of me. Then she let it go. Yeah. So the next question says, first time I was allowed to put on makeup. I don't think there was a first time that they said, okay, start putting on makeup. I shall know that then if I put on makeup, that must you wear makeup? Was it this, was it that? I just know that there was a day I wore it and I wore it with confidence and I didn't care. Yeah. So first YouTuber I subscribed to, I can't remember, but I feel like the first YouTuber that I really took my time to, like take my own hand and say, let me subscribe with my own knowledge was I think Ayokbe Davis. Before I now subscribed to other solutions. So first time I went shopping on my own. I've been going shopping on my own since after SS3. I think when I went to shop for thrifts, that was after SS3. Yeah. So was it after SS3? I think so. Then first time I went, okay, my first boyfriend or girlfriend. My first boyfriend was in do you know him? You will not know him. Don't bother. My first celebrity crush, I think my first celebrity crush was who? Who was it? Was it Will Smith? No, I can't remember. But if I remember, I'll let you guys know. My first cooking experience was after SS3, like real cooking experience that I took my time to cook something that made sense was after SS3. Yeah. My first crush was in when I was in GSS, not GSS, primary 6 before, but my major crush, go, was when I was in GS1. And he knows himself, Olamide, nonsense boy. Okay, my first ever boyfriend. Okay, was in I think, was it SS3 or after SS3? Yeah. My first ever cell phone. My first ever cell phone was Nokia Asha. But I can't remember. I don't know. I think it was the normal Nokia phone, touchlight phone that didn't have internet or anything. But I think the major like Android was now Nokia Asha, the one that had screen touch. I was feeling it like, and I got it as a birthday gift from my aunt. God bless her for me. My first ever date, like date was after SS3. My birthday, my 2015 birthday. My then took me out for my birthday at Ozone Yaba. My first ever girlfriend, I can't remember. I've had girlfriends like Tete, I can't remember, but can I remember? Except I don't want to mention from secondary school when I like started intentionally having girlfriends was I think it's either it was Bukola Ojebode or Oyikosola Ojuri, any of the two people. My first ever I'm not asking that one. I'm not asking that one. You guys will not put me in trouble. Ever cast me. If you call. Anyways, let me ask the next question. The next question says my first fear was that would I ever gain admission into university? Like that was my first major fear, was that I was always going to be at the back and never move forward. But look at me now. I've moved. My first friend in college was when I entered 100 level. If it's by pedigree, my first friend in college was Ifeoluwa. No, is it that Gabi or is that Gabriella or Ifeoluwa? Then when I entered college, like entered, I think it was Tamilore, or I don't know. I've met Babs in secondary school, so me and Babs have been rolling since like highs in secondary school. Tamilore and Victoria Jai, yeah. That's Java. She has been on this channel before, so you guys should know her. My first, I'm just mentioning first and second. I don't know. I think I'm bad at remembering first of everything. Anyways, let's go on. Yeah, my first Instagram posts, if I remember, I'm gonna put it down because it was very bad and I had to remove it. So if I remember, my first heartbreak came from a friend, not from a guy. And I've never had a guy heartbreak before. Never, ever have I. But I've had a heartbreak from a lady, my friend. Yeah, but I moved on. Can't you see? Baby girl is doing alright. Anyways, my first internet activity was Facebook. Was it Facebook or to go? It was Facebook then to go. Facebook actually. My first job was I was a primary school teacher. That was my first job. My first language, English. Before I even knew anything Yoruba. My first love. My first love was because I don't know if I should count it as love, but was my crush in GS1, so I don't know. Yeah. My first pet, I've never really had a pet, but we had this dog or this puppy that stayed in our compound one time like that. My sister really loved that puppy. Dog, was it Bobby? That's the name of the dog, Bobby. It was really we just loved the dog because the dog loved us so. But it died at the end of the day. So my first piercing, and when did I get it? My first piercing was when I was small, when they gave birth to me, and it's still there. So I don't know the exact time they put it, but that's my first piercing, and it's still there. But not my only. Hey, my mommy. My first sexual experience. Cut. My first swear word, I think my first swear word was mad. Are you mad? So I don't know. Well, nowadays I don't think I say such words anymore. Anyways, my first thought today was Lamide, you can't stand up on this from this bed without praying today. That was my first thought, and I'm serious. I'm not being trying to be cliche or something. I'm serious. My first time on the ship, nah. My first time on the train, nah. My first toy, can't remember. My first tweet was Alpha Kilo Shele. I can't imagine. Thinking that people will reply me. I sure I deceived myself. Anyways, let that one go. My first YouTube video, please check it down. It's the Never Have I challenge. I did it with like 3 of my friends, and it was an amazing video. Very funny, very interesting, very goofy. Please check it out. It's down below, down, and I'll leave the link in the comment section. No, in the description box. Yeah. So my online profile picture, I don't know which they're talking about, but I'll try and put my present one right now here and here on my Instagram and on my Twitter and on my WhatsApp. I'll put it around there. Yeah. My first book I remember reading, I can't remember which particular book I first read, but the first book that I really read that I know that took a toll on me was Mountain Moving Faith by Kennedy Hagin. My cousin made me read that book, and changed my life forever. The first concert I ever attended, I've attended several concerts, so I can't remember which exactly was the first. Maybe could it be Experience that I really remember that, okay, yeah. The first movie I remember seeing, I don't know if it's Gucci, your time. If you know that movie, please put your comments down below. If you know that movie, I don't know, I'm just doing blame. If you know that movie, please put it down below in the comment section. The first person I talked to today was Boo. The first person that ever broke my heart. I don't think I've ever had an heartbreak before. Never ever. Maybe from a friend, or I don't know, maybe from someone very close. Not a guy. I've never had an heartbreak from a guy. The first person that I text when something exciting happens. The first person I text when something exciting happens, I text my partner straight up. This was going on. Can you imagine? Yeah, and he will dance with me. And then after him, if he's not available at that time, I talk to my friends, them Java and the Fair, all of them. There are plenty. I'll just gist all of them at the same time. As I tell this person, depending on the kind of gist. Anyways, the first person I sent text today. I've not sent anybody text today. Okay, maybe on WhatsApp. And it was just, I saw a message, good morning, and I said good morning back. That's all. The first thing I do every morning, I will not lie that I pray the first thing I do is to pray every day, every morning. Actually, the first thing I do every morning varies. It could just be I check my phone for messages, check my YouTube studio, check my WhatsApp, or I pray, or I listen to a message, or I listen to worship songs that prepare me for prayer. So that's the first thing I do every morning. The first thing I do when I get home is to off my clothes, because I cannot come and die from body tightness. The first time I ever got drunk, never have I ever gotten drunk. The first wedding I attended was whose wedding? I've attended one, I think my stepbrother's wedding. Or whose wedding did I attend? I think the first wedding I attended was my uncle's wedding, maybe Uncle Benga's wedding. I can't remember. When did I go to my first party? When I was in 100 level. When did I have my first sleepover? 100 level. First time I got a speeding ticket? Nah. First time I got in a fist fight. Shebi na who get power na in the fight. I don't think I have the strength to fight, so I've never even tried it before, or I've never been in a place to fight someone physically. So yeah, we've come to the end of this video. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I feel like I look famished. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my very next one. Bye guys.